Good morning, welcome to 59 Minutes. I'm Levi Kass, and as always, on Mondays, we do discuss the week that was. And it's been a very, very interesting week in terms of political happenings, as well as other news that may have made the headlines. To join me in doing that, as always, is Dr. David Matsanga, Pan-African Forum Chairman. Karibu sana.
Karibu kabisa, asante sana. Good morning, viewers, wherever you are in the world. Can I take off my mask?
You can.
It's very important that you keep a distance, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands. Anywhere you go, if there's no need to going, don't go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We are 20 minutes late today, so we need to catch up real quick.
Yes, don't worry.
With the time that we have taken.
Yeah.
Schools are opening.
Oh my God. Yes.
Good thing, bad thing? Do you have any reservations?
I've made my comments last week. I have reservations.
Yes.
The corona is rising. The figures are rising. The second wave seems to be on the way. And I don't blame anybody again, but blame the people who have made the decision.
But don't you think we have to adjust with the times?
You are adjusting and do what?
I mean, this thing is not going to go away.
If you are adjusting and washing hands, no problem. If you are adjusting by having a mask on, no problem. Some people have made these masks look like decoration. They have put their names here. They have put everything here. You see? They have put names, Matsanga, this. This is not decoration. This is for wearing a mask while you are in public. Washing your hands when you touch your face. Wash. How many times have I washed before I arrive here? About 3 times at the gate, here and here now. You see? Wash your hands. Let this thing come but find you when you are fit, when you are able to fight it. But our children, the schools, look at the state of the schools. Look at the state of the school. Look at what happened. They showed these schools on TV everywhere. Some of the grass is, some of the schools have grass up to here. So what do? You are sending children there. It's all right. It's okay. The wave is coming.
And yet they say, you know what, we cannot close schools indefinitely, surely.
Nobody has said you close indefinitely. But we have lost the year. How much money are people going to pay to take in? You are here now, you are taking your child to Eldoret. You are going to drive 200 miles away from Nairobi.
That's true.
Me, I'm lucky. I don't have any to take to school anymore. They are all gone. They are all gone. They have studied, they have gone. I have no problem. It is people who want these schools open have the problem. Because there is no, education does not decay, but human being decay. Why are you keep taking these children to
you
school?
can still graduate even at 70, at 80.
At 70, 80, 90. I started my second degree at the age of 30. Was there a problem? That's the second one, master's degree at the age of 30. Is there a problem? I competed with, we were all together, myself and Venezuela Buto. We are in the same class. She was there, a former prime minister. School does not go away. We are classmates in the same desk. So, and she was a prime minister before she came to continue with studies. My friend, education does not die, but human being dies.
Yeah.
So
one of the concerns people have is whether we can do social distancing in school effectively.
Where is it? Did you see the social distancing desk? You are taking your child today. Have you checked the school? Did you drive there?
I'll find out when I get there.
Yes. If you find the conditions are not good, drive your child home. Tutaficha paka lini?
Yeah. No. They say we are prepared a bit.
What prepare is that? Look at that. This is what preparedness is there. What is it? How many children are you going to educate in those schools? Yeah. Well, let's try, but I don't think we have.
Yeah, but
the chances of children coming back or this is coming back home are high. Because if the figures go back, rocket back to 800, yesterday we had 321 in the whole of Kenya. If they go rocket back, people are going to run to take their children from school again. But people have been saying, open the schools, even went to court to open.
It's a study. Well, we'll see.
Yes.
We'll keep an eye on it, and we will. You'll be proven correct or wrong.
Let me tell you, if Britain, which has more beds, which invented a ventilator, did you know about a ventilator in Africa? Did you know?
No.
Did you know about a ventilator?
No.
Britain
only heard about ventilators during this time.
Britain that invented a ventilator has restricted its youngest format to return. You who didn't even know what an infant, you are sending your children to school. Look at the mess in Uganda now. Look at it. Sindio watu walirudi shule. Look at the mess. Look at the mess.
But there had to be a day
they
for
did
it.
a good thing.
Let me tell you what. I need to move to something else. But there had to be a day to return back to school.
Yes, January.
Surely there had to be a day.
Why don't you wait in January?
They had to,
January, after all these festivals are over, and we have observed the behavior, the patterns, the modeling. You know, you have to do modeling of clusters of this, that, put them together, comparative analysis. What is happening there? When is it coming? What could be the second effect? What could be this? Then you come back. January would be a very good day if I were the government.
All right, let me change gears and move to something else.
Yes.
There was a prayer day.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Were you not invited?
Well, I think we were all invited and told, pray where you are.
Yeah, you are an accredited citizen.
So
a journalist, you were invited to go there.
We were invited to pray.
Yes.
And one of the things that was observed about this prayer was the president asked for forgiveness. Said those he has wronged, he asks for forgiveness, and those who have wronged him, he has forgiven. I don't know whether we have that clip, because I wanted to pick up from there. Yes, I think we do. I think we shall just be playing it in the next few seconds. There it is. Let's have it. Let's have it.
We want to thank our president, who actually asked us to organize this particular prayer day. He was also kind enough to declare the 3 days of prayer. Sure.
Your Grace, that the function was going to end with prayers, that there were no speeches. But all the same, I just want to take this opportunity. This is not my day. This is a day that we have agreed to dedicate our nation to God. And so as I start my thanks, let me first and foremost thank the Almighty God for keeping us safe and for helping us reach where we are today. It's our day of repentance. It's our day also of continuing to seek God's favor on this land and her people. From our churches to the mosques to the temples, who have set aside this day and have come to lead not just this congregation, but the entire nation, political parties. If it was not for the youth, hiyo ndio njia pekee ya kusonga na kuendelea mbele. Amani, tumeambiwa amani. Amani, amani ya kudumu, na wananchi waishi pamoja. Mungu na wabariki, Mungu na walinde, na tuendelee kupeleka taifa letu mbele. Asanteni sana.
May I request all of...
Yeah, so the president said, you know, if kama amekosea mtu, anaomba msamaha na yule ambaye amemkosea, and pia yeye amemsamehe. And people said, you know,
that's a reconciliation.
Pundits said, you know,
launching the BBI task force report. Makofi.
Of the government, with the government, you don't know. You come and hit the same government, attack it, and you are inside there. So you want, what is the problem?
But we have seen these prayers.
No,
there is a pastor from Nandi from Kapsabet who refused to come to the prayers, who said, you know, the prayers are hypocritical. He said, you know, how can we be going for prayers and we have a president?
Have you seen everybody in this country?
And a deputy who don't seem to be getting along. And then he said, you know, the hypocrisy should end and start by, let these guys solve their issues. Let's have another handshake between them.
Which one?
A handshake now between the president and his deputy.
Over what?
Over these things,
don't
you know.
Don't they sit in the cabinet? Jameni, wachana hiyo mambo. Don't they sit in government? Didn't Ruto go for a cabinet meeting? Why doesn't he raise those questions there? That the state wants to kill me or wants to do this?
Because you know that
No. Why don't you? You are asking, these are talking points. Why can't he raise it to the president in the cabinet? You are killing, you are creating a very bad precedent in this country. You are complaining to the people who have nothing to do with you. You are only creating, inciting violence by complaining to the public. Complaining to the head of state. You are part of the state. That's it. Constitution says you are a deputy president until conditions change. If you want to change them, it's up to you. But if, as far as Kenyans are concerned today, let's not tell lies to Kenyans. Kenyans know that there's a deputy president. He has not told the public that he's in very big trouble.
Yeah, but you see that the following day he was supposed to be at a church in Mumias, and then nothing happened.
The law.
And yet in Bondo, if we could just have that clip running, in Bondo, this was happening in Bondo, while that was, you know,
I've asked the people in Bondo whether they
and yet look at what was happening in Bondo.
Did you ask the people in Bondo whether they did not ask the police? Did they ask the police?
It seems like, you know,
let's be very honest.
There's a feeling in the country there's a feeling that, you know, that there are unfair scales being put on the table. That, you know, one side is free to meet.
Which side? And how many times has the deputy president been meeting?
And the other side
how many times has the deputy president been meeting since 2017? He told us he was going to do projects. Kumbe, he was doing campaign.
But this is also campaign. Look at this. What is this?
Everybody. Have I told you I am happy with this?
This is campaign.
No, but I'm not happy. Have I told you that I'm happy? I am not happy with this. Look at my eyes. I'm not happy with whatever is happening. I'm not a Kenyan, but I'm not happy. When these things happen in 2007, 2008, there is one soul in sub-Saharan Africa, and that soul is me. Take it or leave me, hate me or you don't, I don't care. It is me. I came here, I stood in the middle of all the agencies. All the men who are eating this man of Ruto are the ones who wanted him to be jailed. They are hammering his money, but they wanted him gone. You cannot create Hassan Omar, bring him to your camp. You cannot create Mudhama. You remember what Mudhama said? What Ruto has killed Leo. These are the people who wanted him, David Indi. They wanted him jailed. But all these NGOs have now come back in the deputy president's place, again inciting him to go towards Jerusalem without the sword. You get my point? They are inciting him. What can Hassan Omar tell you? When he wrote 2 reports to say that there was this and that in the Rift Valley. Jamen, You people forget so easily. Sorry. You forget easily. Yes. Harwale, what did he say? Put Harwale's video here. What did he say about him?
It's been going viral.
Well, these are the people that you know why I am look, I'm Paul in Judea. I came, I said, I told you, I stood firm, I've never changed my friendship. And I will never abandon President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta anywhere. Let me tell you today, you touch him, you touch me. Whether here or in London,
I hear you.
Or Washington or South Africa, you touch him, you touch me.
I hear you,
because I came to defend these guys. Nobody wanted these guys.
So what do you think?
And
then,
I want
then let me ask you, when we talk about
I want you to look back.
About
yes. I want you to look back. Why are we forgetting so easily? Why are we doing the same things? What is a hustler? Hustler what? What is a hustler?
But surely,
what? No.
Surely, Daktari, let me tell you this. Away from all that, surely we have a very progressive.
Can I finish my point?
Yes. I have let you speak for quite some time. So
yes, but you let me make. You brought me here. My minutes are clicking. 59. you know
they
what?
They are clicking. True.
They are clicking. Yeah. You create a class struggle in a place where there are no social contract. You have brought a bad revolution. And the deputy president better know this.
So speaking of...
Everybody is watching. No, you are creating a class struggle.
But let me ask you...
Where the social amenities
Daktari,
are not equal.
Given the way things are, because we must agree on one thing. Number one...
Me to agree with what?
We must agree that the campaigns are here with us.
They have started it.
They have started.
And everyone is campaigning. One of them started much earlier. Don't forget. Put it on record. I am not blaming only Ruto. I'm blaming everybody, but one started earlier
than the others.
Yes.
So now that we are here, yes, and all of them are campaigning, why not just even the field then? Either stop them all or allow them all to do their campaigns.
The president, and that is good I'm here. Can I say it? Can I?
Yeah.
With your permission, let the president take authority. Reconciliation.
It should stop them all.
Yes.
We did see actually Governor Mutua was stopped the other day.
Yes.
Governor Mutua was stopped.
Responsibility.
You know
you are playing with this thing. There you are, the numbers are rising. The leaders are walking without masks. Especially the deputy doesn't like masks. His group does not like masks. And in fact, the only thing to stop the group is tear gas.
It's not just him.
No. No. You look at their group. When they see him,
it's all groups. Daktari right now, it's everybody.
Yeah, which is very bad. Raida's group, some of them even throw the masks. So where are we heading? More disease coming. You have forgotten there is international law. WHO has not said the disease is over. You are violating an international law. Mutashikwa hapo kwa international law. And be careful. If there is anybody who has read it, come and we do an exam. Mukuje. To go in a frenzy mood, you will be charged of a crime. You are seeing where we are heading?
I'm seeing where we are heading. One of the other things that's happening today is that Nelson Harvey and group are supposed to be are supposed to be occupying parliament from today.
To occupy. That is. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about George Soros? Yeah. I told you George Soros has bought people here. Let me on a sober note. I've been talking about this George Soros, and every Kenyan thinks I'm a madman.
Yes, who is that?
Thank you very much. Now you see it from today. They told him George Soros pays Maraga, pays Harvey, pays even these wheelbarrows.
You know that is...
Yes!
That would be propaganda until proven.
Okay, that's what you have said here for how many, 3 years? You have been telling me, even during Olga. When Olga was here, what did you tell me? That I told you
it's propaganda.
And I faxed him. I fixed you with evidence. And
it's propaganda,
if you tell me, if you say it's propaganda, I will walk out. I am telling you frankly, George Soros has bought people here. And the results of George Soros beginning today. They have been coming slowly. Do you see that all George Soros men are back?
Yeah, so they've said today...
George Soros men are all back to one camp of Tanga Tanga.
So they're saying...
They are with Hassan Omar is George Soros. Maina Kiai is George Soros. David Ndi is George Soros. Mutunga is George Soros. Look at the group. Look. Which the group,
yeah. So one of the other things happening also, so do you think they'll occupy parliament?
Let them try. They have been looking for, there are certain people, what do you call them? Is half a Kenyan?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Are you sure?
He's the chairman of
Are you sure Harvey is a Kenyan?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I wanted to find out. A normal Kenyan at this hour cannot do something which is extraordinary.
Well, we wait and see what happens today.
No, I am saying, I am asking, I have reasons why I'm asking, is Harvey a Kenyan? If he's a Kenyan, the people where he comes from should tell him that what you are trying to do at this hour is not worthy.
Okay.
Yes, but now, if he's not a Kenyan, he's a hired mercenary.
Then he's free to do as he...
Then he can be taught a lesson today at 2 p.m.
Point taken. I think he has heard you.
Yes.
One of the other things happening is that the EACC has said that they have directed public and state officials holding political party positions to resign. And they're saying that they cited that there's lack of impartiality in service delivery of officials holding such party positions. So if you have a party position and you're a public official, you're supposed to give up one.
Whom are they meaning?
They are targeting, chairmen of political parties, secretary generals who are serving also in,
people who are
in the public places,
like in parliament.
Yes, and then they also said that if you run for elective office, like for example in 2022,
yes,
you resign 6 months before if you're a sitting governor. You remember there's this case of this MP for Gatundu North.
Yes, that's okay.
Which Justice Weldon Korir said, that she was not
that's okay.
duly elected.
Yes,
that would be the ideal. But why? How come such things don't work? Because that's the law.
That's exactly why. That's why I told you Harvey's theory.
That's the law. But
even Harvey's theory can't work today.
but what happens when it comes to
you know Bazungu? I have grown in the Bazungu world for 36 years. I know how they feel when they hear there's somebody attacking parliament, expressing human rights, a violation of rule and order. They give you more dollars. So the show of attacking parliament, the show of writing an adversary note to the parliament was for Maraga to enjoy. He said, I've finished him. Is he here now? Didn't we tell you where he is? Have you heard of Maraga of late? Did you see him at the prayer yesterday? Was he here at the prayer yesterday?
I don't know.
Yes.
I wasn't there and I didn't get to see everyone who was.
Did you look at Maraga in the prayer? Was he in the prayers yesterday? Show me the clip. Where is he? When we told you...
Munakataza watu kwenda maombi?
No.
Oh, what's going on there?
Siku mwenda kwa maombi, watu wameenda kupokea kitu yao. You have already destroyed the country. You go, you fly out with your children and they enjoy the cash. from George Soros, the operatives who flew by flight number KLM692 to where you were. I have the details of flight.
Yeah, again.
In J.
That's propaganda.
It is not.
That is.
It's not.
It's unsubstantiated.
There is
so
nothing that happens in the George Soros office without this mouth, ugly as it is, as you look at me every day. You have opposed me for 4 years on this show. And whatever I tell you, you don't come back and say, Uncle, I have won.
Well, when you've been right, we've said so.
Yes. Why don't you talk the truth? That it is true. Where is he? Did you see that your producers show us a clip of Maraga at the State House?
Maybe you guys.
Where is he?
But you know when you call...
You say he was not invited?
It would be nice, after all these prayers, Daktari, to see people actually...
reconcile.
Yes.
But reconciliation...
And people actually behaving like they listen to God.
Look at the same reconciliation. On Saturday, there was some mood of semblance of reconciliation. Sunday, the groups are already...
Sunday, you are tear-gassing people in Mumias.
No, you and who? I'm not a police officer in this country. You said, is it...
Yeah. And people are saying you're denying us to go to church now. Yes. You're denying us to
maybe the conditions on the ground were
to also pray, you know.
The conditions on the ground on COVID were not well laid.
Let me ask you something. There is a theory.
Of what? You're also spreading rumors. Because there is no theory. The police work on guidelines of the government. No, you are spreading rumor. Let's not spread rumor on national television.
So you don't want to hear my theory? Okay, sawa.
Let me hear the theory.
There is a theory that what is happening to DP's camp is only helping him.
Which help what?
Is only getting people, you know, to be sympathetic.
The two words.
To be sympathetic and people are saying, you know
what the DP should do.
Say, huyu anaumizwa. Wacha
DP is a member of Jubilee Party. Jubilee Party has no manifesto calling itself hustler. He has violated the manifesto of Jubilee Party and the party. The party has not ordered anybody to campaign on a hustler platform. So if you are campaigning on that platform, expressing yourself on a symbol with symbols, you are violating the constitution of Jubilee Party.
Well, I'm told we only have about 5 minutes. I have to talk about general.
That is okay.
I have to talk about something else that happened this week.
But you got my point.
I got your point.
Those are some of the grounds that people could use to make a move. Quietly, they will make a move. I'm an that's how I moved against Ocampo. I defeated him. I looked at all the loopholes. I got him. I defeated Hassan Omar. I defeated Maina Kiai, Makao Mutua, David Ndi, John Moe. I finished them. They claim to have degrees, but I came and finished them. So someone is going to finish on the table. You will have nowhere.
I hear you.
Excuse.
All right.
You are violating
let's
the
talk about
same
Nairobi
principles.
and General Badi. General Badi said
that
that he would like to suggest, or he's going to try and put it into law, that Nairobians 1 day per month would clean up the city.
Yes.
And people told him, hey, rudisha hiyo maneno military.
No, that
people said, no way, not here, no how.
That would be
and the internet was really buzzing because people were really upset. And saying, you know, we are not a military camp. How can he say that? What do you think about that?
Very good suggestion. In Kigali, where you don't step. Because Kagame wouldn't like
where I am persona non grata.
Yes. In Kigali, there is 1 day each month.
Yes.
For people to stop and clean where you are. There's nothing wrong. It's not military. It is all. We used to have Wednesday, those days of good Bazungu. Some of us who grew up Almango Bazungu in the classes.
Yes.
Because my class had Bazungu. when I was going to school in 1959.
I like how you call them bazungu.
Yes, walikuwa hako ndani. Na dasturi zile mzuri, walitusomesha dasturi mzuri. Not these people who came later, came late, what are they called? They don't have manners. Our behavior was every Wednesday. Those days in my country, Uganda, there was a public holiday day to clean, to slash.
Yes.
You go and slash the bushes on the road so that the cars can see. There was that. There was nothing wrong with that. If this law is not military, you clean where you live. There are some people where flies are here, the food, the kitchen is here. And the flies from the food you have thrown out come to be in your pot. Why? Clean and throw it, pack it somewhere.
So it's just basic, just take care of your environment.
Yes, what general body should do also, let him bring the law as quickly as possible. So that also bring the paper, give each household polythene, the bags where we can put the rubbish. Let each one in his location.
Yeah.
Where you sleep.
You know what
organize your group.
Yeah.
And clean your
There's
place.
a point to that, Daktari, because
Yes.
even what I say in my own house, I tell my daughters, if you clean the house, then you will feel responsible for it staying clean.
Exactly.
But if somebody else
don't leave my bed
cleans for you,
every
you
day.
never feel the
Yes, I
the pinch.
don't leave my bed.
Yeah.
People have asked why this month I'm celebrating 65 years. I'm like this because I clean my bed, I wash my clothes, I wash my underwears, I wash everything myself.
Yes.
And
you have a responsibility for your personal.
Yes, for your it
personal
begins
things.
from your bedroom. Then you go out, clean, lock your bedroom. I've locked my bedroom, even if now something happens to me here, God forbid, they will take me back to the bedroom. It's clean. That is the discipline some of us were taught in the army, that you grow up when you know you have cleaned your place. You don't leave the whole house. Some of these people leave even in cups, plates in the sink, for 3 days, that they are working so hard for high flyer with Range Rovers, but their kitchen, the kitchen are dirty, the bedrooms are dirty. So if that is coming back to help Nairobi regain its status of those days,
Yes.
I can see something happening very good. Even the roads, when you walk in town, people are walking in an organized manner. Is that a bad thing? The general is doing a great job. And it looks like generals here can do better job. They are the only institutions.
They forced the president to actually come out and say, look, I'm not militarizing the place.
No.
I'm just using them as
They are in
personnel.
Uganda.
You know,
The Uganda People's Defense Forces grow maize, grow sugarcane. Uganda has extra sugarcane today. Uganda has extra food. That's why the people who went to steal maize from Rift Valley, your place, those cartels, they went to Uganda. They didn't go to Mexico. You know them. Don't pretend that you don't know them. You are looking at me.
I have no idea who
you
you're
are
talking.
looking
I have
down.
completely no idea who you're talking about.
The people who brought maize, that your farmers, your father, your mom was crying there's maize in his house, in her house, she hasn't sold it. But some cartels brought maize because the maize in Uganda is grown by UPDF. Acres and acres of Uganda People's Defense Forces. And it is sold to Produce Marketing Board. Then the cartels from Kenya go and buy. You know him, you know them. The one who
I am not gonna say.
Yes.
This
this show it has
Daktari,
minutes. Every minute that it ticks, you must deliver a blow.
show has a lot of propaganda.
You can't call it propaganda. The maize, the farmers in the Rift Valley cried.
Yeah.
Lev, the farmers cried.
They did.
They said,
Yeah,
you have done
they are not getting
yes.
sufficient revenue for their
Yes,
for
their
products.
maize is still in the.
Yeah.
You know that the farmers' maize in Rift Valley is still in their granaries.
Yeah.
They have not sold the maize.
Yeah. Well, we're being told our time is up.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. I wish we could.
I would like before the time
continue.
goes.
Yes.
reconciliation.
Yes.
There is no problem if the deputy feels that there is something which is not. The people who he is alleging are antagonizing him. He has to tell the president. Don't bring that anger to the public, because the public have their problems. Some people have no money to feed their children. Don't bring the anger this way. Face the president and tell His Excellency that I am not happy with this, with that, with that. Instead of paralyzing the whole country. We are paralyzing the nation. The nation is paralyzed. The international community is watching. I don't have any more energy to fight. You see, I am going. I have active 5 to 10 years only left to be active, to be able to climb a plane without a wheelchair. Does it occur to you that I might not be able to go and shout again?
Because time is going for all of us.
I don't want any African ever to be taken.
Right. Oh, before we finish, we always have to talk about Donald Trump.
To be taken to The Hague. Yes. I don't want.
I hear you.
Wherever I will be, if I'm alive, I will come and defend that person.
Let's end on the note.
Because that court is obnoxious.
Yeah.
Silly. It is one of the worst. And I feel so aggrieved to see Hassan Omar leading a campaign of the man he wanted to lock down in the ICC.
Well, I hear you. We have we're so out of time.
Yes.
Donald Trump, 18 days to elections in the US.
18 what?
18 days.
Yes.
To 18 days to a new president?
Trump.
Yeah?
I put my
Look at him campaigning.
Yes.
Even with not being declared that he's well, you know, he called people, he spoke on the balcony. What? Yeah.
All indications go, this guy will win a resounding another term in office.
Seriously?
Yes. I've told you this. You can go to Angel Gabriel and ask again, he can come back. We meet after 2nd of November, is it?
Yes, so 4th of November.
4th of November?
Yes.
We meet. Americans like violent guys like this one. The other guy is a very good academic, a nice businessman who has arrived from, look at the way he walks. You can't win an election.
We have to end on that note. You can't just have bashed him like that.
No, you can't win an election. You know, a win for Democrats is a return to regime change of George Soros in Africa. So Obama left us with nothing. They want to come. You remember what Obama told President Uhuru Kenyatta to do? Oh, then Uhuru Kenyatta told him, no. There are good things that Africans can pick, and there are some bad things we cannot take.
Yeah, he said it's a non-issue.
Yes, so this one, the way he walks out of the car is finished.
We're going to end on that note, Dr.
It's finished. Trump will come.
We'll see. We keep looking at it every week.
No, Americans like violent men.
We're going to end on that note. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for Ilosu coming up with Leah, and do have a wonderful day. Let's do this again tomorrow, God willing. See you.
The BBI is not a political process.
When you mention or hear Pan-Africanism, think...
Please, let the president take charge of this. No more bloodshed.
Punchline Africa Television. Here, we're all about events.
Why don't we build cottage industries that can employ so many of these younger men? Why do you bring them to dance with the wheelbarrow?
On a 360 degrees overview on what's making news in Kenya and Africa at large.
A partyless DP risks an impeachment.
What's more, facts matter to us. Join us as we give you the daily punch on things that matter to you. Punchline Africa Television for Africa by Africans.